Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Nurse Nisi here. I'm a professional nurse and I am also an esthetician. I want to talk about erectile dysfunction and how you can treat it. In this part of the world, so many men are ashamed to talk about their problems. This is because of stigmatization and so many things. So they rather die in silence. But I come with good news today. I want to inform you that erectile dysfunction is not a death sentence and it is not something that you should be ashamed of. All right, it's not something you should be embarrassed about. So I'm going to start by defining what erectile dysfunction is. Erectile dysfunction can be defined as a persistent inability to achieve or to maintain penile erection sufficient for satisfactory sexual performance. The key word here is achieve or maintain. There are so many people that could achieve an erection, but they cannot maintain the erection. So it is important to know what this is so as to know how to treat it. It is not a death sentence like I've stated earlier. Now, what are the causes or predisposing factor of erectile dysfunction? Number one, there are so many. Number one is depression, diabetes, you have alcohol, you have high blood pressure, you have smoking, you have obesity, you have high cholesterol, you have hormones, you have pharmaceutical drugs, you have prostate cancer, you have cocaine, you have sleep disorder, you have multiple sclerosis, you have atherosclerosis, you have injuries, you have stress, you have cardiovascular diseases, you have epilepsy, you have injury to the pelvic, you have nerve injury. There are so many causes or predisposing factors of erectile dysfunction. So we are going to be talking about P-shot injections. So these help men to achieve stronger, firmer, longer and lasting erections. The P-shots treats erectile dysfunction by using platelet-rich plasma from your own blood to help increase pleasure and sensitivity. So it is a very simple and not a time-consuming procedure. What you need to do is get to the hospital once you've been diagnosed, and then they tell you how to go about it. Then they take your blood, and once your blood is taken, it is processed. We use centrifuge to separate the red blood cells from the plasma, and once that is done, the platelet-rich plasma is injected back into your penis, and once that is done, it helps to grow new muscles. It helps to increase sensitivity in that area, and by so doing, it helps to treat erectile dysfunction. So do not be ashamed, do not be embarrassed. All you have to do is accept. The first step for this treatment is for you to accept that you have a problem, and then once you accept it, then you can now go ahead and look for ways to get treated. So do not be ashamed. There will be details of how you can contact me if you have this disease, and I'll be able to treat it for you. Thank you so much, and bye-bye.